Greetings to everyone, and welcome to my digital platform 2 vlog on scavenger hunt assignment. My name is Colton Hollibook. The course is Communication Fluency, and the date is May 27th, 2016. Today, we will be taking a look at a literature review for the article titled Disentangling the Meanings of Diversity and Inclusion in Organizations. This peer-reviewed article was published in the Group and Organization Management Journal by the author Quinetta M. Robertson. So without further ado, let's get started. So, you may be asking, Colton, why did you choose this article? My primary reason for choosing this article is to increase my knowledge and understanding for diversity and inclusion, as I currently hold several leadership positions within my company's Diversity and Inclusion Council. I am the lead for our education committee. I lead a group of employees in our Intergenerational Colleague Affinity Network, otherwise known as a CAN, and I co-lead a subgroup within our Women's CAN on barriers in leadership. I feel that it is my responsibility to be as educated and fluent in the diversity and inclusion space, and I'm excited to share what there is to learn from this article's literature review with you all today. Before we delve into the literature review, I think it's important to quickly understand what this article looked at within its present time. Its overall intent is to extend the differentiation between diversity and inclusion within the 3 independent studies that were conducted and are detailed within the journal. Up until this article, research generally agreed that diversity focuses on organizational demography, whereas inclusion focuses on the removal of obstacles to the full participation and contribution of employees in organizations. Straight from the text, Robertson states that she wishes to develop and evaluate a scale for measuring attributes for diversity and for inclusion in organizations. So now to the meat and overall purpose of this presentation. We ask, what has been done leading up to this article? What research and findings have been published that have advanced our knowledge in this space and have fueled Robertson's quest to differentiate between diversity and inclusion? Prior to this article, the idea and terminology of diversity was simple. Researchers referred to diversity as the ingredients in which make up different groups or workforces. Primarily, the term was used to focus on the demographic differences among one another. However, throughout time, the term evolved as research progressed and the field's curiosity grew. Researchers Milliken and Martins brought to light the notion that diversity can be discussed in both observable and non-observable characteristics. Observable characteristics included gender, race, ethnicity, and age. Non-observational characteristics were considered things such as cultural, cognitive, and technical differences. More specifically, someone's education, organizational tenure, socioeconomic background, and personality would be considered a non-observational characteristic. I find it interesting that gender was considered observable at this point in time, as we now understand that one cannot be 100% certain one's gender without their verbal confirmation. As time and research evolved, a gap within the realm of diversity was identified. Researcher Prasad noted that the theme of diversity ignores the dynamics and consequences of exclusion. Therefore, the lack of attention given to the concept of inclusion within organizational literature was brought to light. Further, researchers Moore, Barak, and Sharon have identified inclusion, have defined it, and Robertson included it within this literature review section of the article. As seen on the screen, the extent to which individuals can access information and resources, are involved in work groups, and have the ability to influence decision-making processes. And to finish, here are all of the scholarly articles that were used in this literature review, along with my main article that continues to advance our understanding of the diversity and inclusion space. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I hope you have found this vlog valuable, and I welcome any questions or comments to be sent through my Queen's emailing. Thank you so much.